Today, we're gonna be taking a look at Social Boost. Is it legitimate? Is it actually going to help you gain real Instagram followers? Is it a growth service that you can trust? My name is Ethan, and I've been doing professional Instagram marketing since 2014, and today, we're gonna be taking a closer look at Social Boost. Hey guys, so before I begin, I have reviewed over 25 different Instagram growth services. So if you want to find out more about why these reviews matter, and if you want to find the top rankings of the growth services that I have reviewed, and if you want to understand the grading process that I use for these videos, be sure to check out ascendviral.com/grades. Also, I have a nearly 3-hour, completely free Instagram marketing course that's available on YouTube. You can find it in the link in the description, or you can go to ascendviral.com/course to find all the material associated with that course. Did I mention it's completely free? So please check it out if you're interested. It's a great resource if you're looking to gain followers on Instagram. Now, let's begin the review. We are on the Social Boost website. I'm going to be reviewing their Instagram growth service. Here's a bit of a background information on Social Boost. They've been around since, I believe, from my research, I calculated that they've been around since 2019. And the package that I'm going to be reviewing today from Social Boost is their top package for their follow service, which costs $249 per month. And I'm going to be grading them on a 5-point scale. And if you're interested in the 5-point scale, let me explain it to you. All growth services are ranked from 0 to 5 stars. The grading rubric is as follows. Number 1, is there a focus on the user's content? Good content is the key to growth. A service should assist in helping the user create better content or give coaching advice on how to improve their current content strategy. Some kind of content assistance earns a star. Number 2, what type of growth is it? Does the growth method that the service used go against Instagram's terms of service? Or is it a legitimate growth strategy? A legitimate, ethical growth strategy earns a star. Number 3, is it manual or is it a bot? Does the service incorporate some kind of AI, software, bot, or some kind of automation that goes against Instagram's terms of service? Or is it a manual service performed by hand on a real phone? Any kind of manual service, which is preferred, earns a star. Number 4, is there a free trial or guarantee? Does the service offer some kind of free trial or some kind of satisfaction or growth guarantee? A free trial earns half a star, and a satisfaction or growth guarantee earns half a star. Number 5, who is running the company? Can the owner or the actual team information be easily found on the website? If the team or owner can be easily identified, they earn a star. Okay, so first and foremost, this is my second video that I've made on Social Boost. My first video that I made on Social Boost was about 2 years ago, maybe a little over a year and a half ago. So I have a bit of a history with Social Boost. I'm overlooking that for this video, but to summarize, Social Boost has stolen my content before. They have ripped off my graphics, they have ripped off my text, and then they were advertising with it. Something that doesn't really sit well with me. And I've always kind of had a little bit of a, I don't know if anger is the right word, but I've always been like, I've had one of those reactions like towards Social Boost. But that being said, I'm impressed. I do like the majority of what Social Boost is doing, and I don't want my prior beef with Social Boost to interfere with the objectivity of this video. By the way, read the disclaimer that I had before this video started. It is important. But that being said, they do a pretty good job on filling out the boxes that you should want when you're signing up with an Instagram growth service. So if I could break down the 5-point grading scale, is there a focus on content? Does Social Boost acknowledge the fact that your Instagram growth is always going to be limited by the kind of content that you create? And I think they address it. If we go to the pricing page here for their $249 package, now it's not included in their $99 package. It's not included in their $59 package. For these reviews, I always try to evaluate their top specific package. And in their $249 package, they say monthly content coaching. So I do think there is some kind of acknowledgement here that you're not going to gain a lot of organic Instagram followers with bad content. A lot of these other services out here will say don't worry about your content. We'll send you fake followers. That's like, of all the companies that I'm reviewing, that's like 20 of the companies. 20 of the companies are like, don't worry about it. We're going to send you fake followers anyway. And Social Boost is one of the, I think, 6 companies. There's not a lot. Maybe there's a few more than that. It's one of the few companies that acknowledges, like, yeah, content is important, which I agree with. Content is important. So they're going to help you out on their top package, hopefully produce better content. And a lot of people who sign up for services like this, they need to improve their content because they're trying to gain more Instagram followers. They need to be aware that, yeah, improving your content is also going to improve your growth. And if you're an organic service, like I said earlier, you're always going to be limited by the kind of content that you produce. Any organic Instagram service basically just extends your content to as many people as possible organically, and then it's up to the people to decide if they want to follow you. And if your content's not good, not a lot of people are going to follow you. If your content is good and it's getting better, more and more people will follow you. So that's what we try to look for, and Social Boost is doing that. What type of growth is it? It appears to be follow and follow, which is good. Follow and follow is one of the few truly organic ways to gain followers on Instagram. If you're like curious about that, I talk about that in my ascendviral.com/grades video. So if you go to ascendviral.com/grades, I go over what is the preferred way to gain Instagram followers organically. And follow and follow and interaction methods in general are good. They're sustainable. Instagram approves of them, and they're going to help you out in the long run, which is what you want. So they get 2 stars for, is there a focus on content? Yes. What type of growth is it? It's an interaction follow and follow method, which is good. It's sustainable, and it's been working for like 10 years. So it's going to keep working. Is it manual or is it a bot? Which basically means, are they following people on a real phone, or are they using some kind of software or AI or bot or automation tool? From what I could find on their website, which I believe was on their homepage somewhere, they had a video. There you go. They mentioned in this video that everything's performed on a smartphone. I'm assuming they mean by like a real person. There are some companies out there, unfortunately, that say they're growing on a real smartphone. However, they don't mention that a real person is doing it. And then if you dig into their site, you realize, oh, this is just automation on a phone, which is not what you're looking for. You want to actually have a real person interacting with people on a phone. It's the only way Instagram's going to be okay with it. If there's any kind of automation or anything, Instagram's not going to be okay with it. That's when you start seeing shadow bans. That's when you start seeing action blocks. That's when you start seeing account suspensions and so on. Like, it's never a good idea to link up your Instagram account to any kind of service that is using any kind of automation. It's not good. And if you're curious about that, Flock Social, the Flock Social video is a good example of what that looks like. And yeah, you want to avoid that kind of stuff. So I am giving them a point because I do believe, at least from what I understand about them, that they are using a real smartphone, the real Instagram app, and real people are actually interacting with other people, which is good. So that's 3 for 3 so far. Pretty good. However, is there a free trial or guarantee? And if we go to the pricing page, no, there's no free trial. Typically, you'd want to see a free trial. I think that's kind of this. It should be the standard in the industry. There's no free trial for $249 a month. You'd kind of want to see a free trial. I ended up giving them half a star here because I do believe they have a refund policy. There's a lot of companies out there that don't have a refund policy at all. They're basically just like, yeah, they'll just take your money and you really can't do much about it. I'd like to think that Social Boost has righted their wrongs from a couple years ago when they stole my content. And I like to think that if they had a customer that was unhappy with them, they would refund you. That's what I'd like to think. I don't know if that's actually what they do. Their guarantees, their refund policy is not like explicitly stated really anywhere. They have it somewhere, but typically you'd like to see it, somewhere right around here. You'd like to see that there's a refund policy or there's some kind of satisfaction guarantee or there's some kind of growth minimum. Not guaranteed followers, not like we'll gain you 1,000 followers, but like, so for my company, if we can't gain you, I think right now it's 150 followers per month, which is the bare minimum. If we can't do that at least, then we'll refund you. Because you should be paying for, growth. And if you're not gaining followers, why would you pay for things? So typically you'd want to see something like that. They don't really have it, but I don't know if I was just being nice, but when I recorded my sheet of all the different stars for all these different companies, I gave them a 0.5 point for this because I do think their refund policy is better than most. So that's 3.5 stars. And the last star possibility is, can we identify the team behind the site? And in my video on ascendviral.com/grades, I kind of say this is the litmus test of whether or not a site is legitimate or not. Because all the sites in like the top 3, I believe, top 4, top 5, all the sites in the top 5, like they show the owner is present. You can see who owns the site, which is good because that means they're not hiding. It means they're willing to own up to everything. And if we look here, there you go. There's the team information. This is the guy that stole my I'm just kidding. That's the team information. And yeah, I think overall, Social Boost does a lot of things right. I think they're a little bit on the expensive side. I think they should be a little bit more clear about their refund policy, their satisfaction guarantee, their growth minimum. And I think there should be a free trial. But that being said, they're not bad. So if you want to check them out, go to social-boost.co. If you want to check out my Instagram growth service, you can check out ascendviral.com/followers. And if you want to check out all 31 sites that I've reviewed, you can check out ascendviral.com/grades. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. Appreciate you guys so much. Sorry, my voice cracked there. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.